I'm Jacqueline, and I'm the Teen Services Librarian here at Jessamine County Public Library. And today I thought we would make altered Halloween books. Here's a close look at an example. So to get started, we're going to need some supplies. We're going to need Mod Podge. We're going to need some acrylic paint. Definitely need black. You can use some other colors like a brownish or metallic color. Maybe some red and green as well if you want more of a real detailed look to it. You're going to need a couple of paint brushes, preferably like a small one and a larger maybe foam brush if you have that. If not, you can always make do with whatever kind of brush you have. Of course, you're going to need an old book. It's always good to have some scissors. Some washi tape will be helpful if you want to decorate the inside of the book. Some Halloween paraphernalia or dragons or buttons or jewels or different things you can use to decorate. So the first thing we're going to do is decorate our book. You have some kind of foam letter or you could make your own letters to put on there, that would be awesome. Once you've decided where you want to place your objects, you will want to glue them to the book. So now I've glued an assortment of items onto my book. I even put some stuff on the back. And you can find all kinds of things, like I used some lace, I used some old jewels, some old stars. Here's just a piece of ribbon. So you don't have to use this same thing. On this one, I found a snake, I put on there, and then I just put some thumbtacks in here. And then I put the letters on the side on this book. And don't worry about the glue or anything like that, because it doesn't really matter because it's supposed to look distressed, so it'll be fine. You could even use the glue to make like a spider web or something if you wanted to. Anyway, I've decided that this is enough stuff on there. So what I'm going to do is get a paper towel, and it needs to be damp. So I'm going to spray a little bit of water on it to kind of dampen it up. And I actually found yesterday when I did the sample, I found it was better to go ahead and put some glue on before you put the paper towel on as well. So I'm just going to spread this on my book. And I'm going to get my dampened paper towel and put on there. And I trimmed mine up a little bit because it was just a little bit bigger than what I needed. And I went ahead and did the side as well while I was doing the front, because I thought it would be a little bit easier to just do it that way. So like I said, I did put it down on top of beneath the paper towel, and then put the paper towel on top. And then I'm going to take and add another layer of Mod Podge. And this is where the small paintbrush comes in handy, because you want to kind of press it down around your items. So you're going to get that definition. Especially in the letters. I don't think I pressed mine down quite enough in the letters. So on this one, when we put the second coat on this one, it might look better. So get in between those letters real good and kind of press the paper towel into it. So once you've finished applying all the Mod Podge over the paper towel, you're going to need to let that dry. One thing I forgot to tell you, if you don't have paper towel, you could use some tissue paper. So my paper towel kind of broke, so I just applied some tissue paper there where the paper towel had broken away. And as you can see, it's not perfect, but that's good because that's what's going to make it have the distressed look. So don't worry about getting everything flat because you don't even want to do that. And I got a little bit of Mod Podge on the inside of the book, so I'm just going to lay some scissors in there so it doesn't stick together while it dries. So this just needs a layer of black paint. So I've applied it on this side, so we can put some on this side. And I did use acrylic black paint. So this is the next step, is to put the black paint on top of the paper towel. Now this one doesn't have any objects or anything on it because I just did this one blank. But for your objects, you could use skeletons. One thing you could do is make the skeleton a little flying man. You could add wings to him. So you could cut off bat wings and put him on there. I actually took a dragon and cut him in half and glued him onto the other book so he'd be kind of flat. So you don't really have to even have the same things that I have. And if you might not have like this kind of jewel stuff hanging around, but you could also use buttons because they're not going to look like jewels after you put the paint on them anyway. Now this needs to dry, but as you can see, there's lines and stuff there, and I'm fine with that because that's going to help give it that distressed look. Next, you're going to want to paint your objects and letters with a small brush using the metallic paint. This will make them stand out and give them the altered look. You can also use your fingers to smudge it a little bit, and that helps make it look a little older. It's a good idea to get into the cracks and crevices of the small objects, and this will help them stand out as well. You might also want to decorate the inside of your book. I think trimming it with washi tape adds a nice detail. I hope you enjoyed making this craft with me and that you'll join me next time. We have lots of crafts and activities online, so just check out our website, justpubliv.org, and thank you for watching.